This is Stephen Bailey,
This is Roger Mafferty.
and we've just written a book together. It's called Life's a Pitch.
But why did you want to do this in the first place?
I spent a lifetime working in advertising, and the only thing you learn, apart from where the good restaurants are, is how to pitch.
What does that mean?
I think what it means, if people imagine what it means, is about being very orderly and organised and logical. Actually, it isn't. Pitches are emotional. It's about capturing people's imagination. It's not selling the ads or the idea. It's actually about selling yourself.
Yeah, I think that's the germ which really excited me when Roger asked me to collaborate with him on this book. I suddenly realised that, we all do pitches. If you work in advertising, PR, or any form of business, you're pitching all the time. But I suddenly realised after the initial idea that, all of life's a pitch. Everything we do is a way of presenting ourselves. I sometimes described as Britain's leading design guru, which is something I accept with what I like to think of as self-deprecating irony. And I suddenly thought what we have the opportunity to do here in this book is to write the ultimate design book, a book about how to design yourself.
I've never described him as Britain's leading design guru for the avoidance of doubt. But I think Stephen's right. Everybody thinks too numerically and analytically about business, and the book in a way is a cri de coeur to be much more passionate and emotional about the way you go about business, to back your own instinct. But at the same time, it's also about, in your emotional life, being a lot more businesslike.
Yeah, I love this. This is a pitch, for God's sake, what we're doing now. All pitches are about this delicate framework of vulnerability and power. And you've won it, whether you're out with a girl or with your bank manager or with a potential client. You've won when that balance of power shifts. And there are ways of doing it, and our book tells you how.
The truth is, we believe that 98% of the time you're doing routine stuff, it doesn't change your life very much. But the pitch moment, the interview, the hot date, the borrowing the money for your first house, the borrowing the money to start your business, that 2% of your time when you're pitching is when actually suddenly things can change, when you can open a new door.
And I think that's the bit of genius, if I may say so, about this book. I've personally designed my life, and I think probably Roger has too, as some sort of retributive attack against the McKinseyite view of the world, that terrible management consultancy thing that you can measure everything. If you can measure it, you can manage it. It's complete bollocks. The most important things in life, happiness, peace, love, beauty, can't be measured. The most important things in life are emotional. But, as Roger says, you can be businesslike about how to manage your emotions, and that's what our book tells you.
So this is a book about how to be much more emotional about your business life.
But it's much more than just business, because it's about lunch, it's about sex, it's about getting a mortgage. To do any of those things successfully, you need to be cleverer, smarter, and sexier. And our book tells you how to do it.
Because the truth is, work or play, all of life's a pitch.